we'll see how game number 1 is going to go and whether the Troll will have any success here. Like you say, 2 out of 8 games he's won, this Troll Warlord. Are they going to be able to make it 3 out of 9? And Puppey trying to protect his carry as much as possible. Magic Missile, though. Ahri underneath the tower. Is he going to try and dive this? He does. He gets the first blood. He gets the kill, though, with a Haunting Wave. And that is going to be Crystallis on his back for about 20 seconds. I wonder if they're going to try and go for the invade on from the side of TSM. Maybe sneak the Sven in there. You don't get those stacks when he's got a few levels to cleave up. Or how they're going to try and go for this is going to be another Haunting Wave coming in with a Magic Missile, though. Crystallis, can he get himself away from it this time? Only level 5. Doesn't have the ultimate, but there will be the rotation coming in here. And it looks at Sumail. He might just have turned those tides here. And kasane not going to be able to get the kill onto Crystallis. Good cleanup there, great rotation, and Bryle, even with the haste rune, wasn't able to get there in time.
And that's how Secrets, that's the weakness, I guess, of the TSM lineup until you get these Aetherlands. That's when Lina can start fighting a bit better, as I think they know Bryle's here. But they don't have any detection.
Oh, no, Magic Missile comes out.
That?
Oh, straight into the Laguna Blade. And Bryle is going to be able to get the kill. In fact,
it's so weird that they pinged Bryle, but Crystallis was still farming that camp. Maybe unaware of the ward that TSM has in the cliff, so he thought that he was going to be a bit more safe as Puppey finds kasane.
Yeah, kasane, he actually does dodge off the Remnant, but can he get himself away from this one? Let's say he's going to connect, but kasane with no health left. No ultimate to be thrown out. Well, he could have thrown it out, but it wouldn't have been there in time anyway. It would have been picked off. FBZ farming up on this top lane.
Mr. Bryle trying to go for a stack. I wonder if he wants to farm it himself, or if this is just going to be Timado's at the end of the day. Probably, as he wants to contest the rune. And it is bottom.
Yep. Ooh, we're going to see Solar Guardian will be coming out. Whitemon, can he keep himself alive? Only level 5, so he's got no golem to drop. The Magic Missile will come in for the stun.
Wow.
And Sumail will go down here. Pulverized on the other side, though. Bryle taking a lot of damage. He's going to be taken down by the Chen army. Stormhammer onto FBZ. God's Strength going to be cast now as well. Does he get himself away with the Onslaught? No, he's going to be stunned up mid-animation here. FBZ, though, again, he's just going to be able to run himself away. He doesn't really care about the right-click damage. And again, he's got himself that gauntlet, that Vanguard, so... And it looks like Ahri, does he put up enough of a front? Is there the threat of it? Well, Yamich is going to rotate in smoke now as well. It looks like Sumail, he finds Whitemon. Is he going to be able to get the dive in? Astral Step comes out. Remnant's going to be dropped. It looks like, no, the LSA is going to connect here. The walk gets dropped. So he comes out with the Dissimulate. Can he get himself away from this one? There's going to be the Laguna Blade coming out now as well. But Sumail, he's on the run. It doesn't matter. Bryle will cook him alive. And Sumail couldn't get himself away from that one.
This is the killing duo that they have, just... with the decreased cooldown of the Chakra Magic as well. Anyone can die unless they find like 5 TSM heroes. But I don't think that's going to happen.
No. Timado is going to make a step forward here. I think he might have actually seen Yamich, but it's still going to be FBZ in the smoke. No. And there's going to be the rotation in. Can they get the kill onto Timado before he gets himself away? Solar Bind comes out. Solar Guardian's going to be there now as well. A lot of souls coming through. There's going to be the swap, and it looks like Timado might be able to get himself out. Now the Hand of God will be thrown out. Pulverized onto the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker out of mana. And Sven, does he want to come back into this one? It looks like he might do now as well. Dawnbreaker, he's low but not dead just yet. LSA is going to connect. There's going to be the Troll Death coming out now as well. And now the Sven is in. God's Strength comes out. But the Onslaught, it will get FBZ away for a little bit. Sumail, those Fatal Bonds, not enough damage to get the kill. He gets away on such a sliver of health.
You gotta make sure that you don't die, as they will group up here. Secret, both teams pretty much certain that a fight's going to happen.
Yeah, the Dawnbreaker...
Good read from Secret.
Has the Solar Guardian as well, so can respond. So there's going to be a jump in from Sumail. Do they want to go for that? Instant Solar Guardian comes out. FBZ's going to get stunned up now as well. The right clicks into the LSA. Laguna Blade comes out. kasane, he does get the kill. Takes down the Primal Beast. And Rock not dropped just yet, so they are going to be able to save that one. They needed a little bit more from that. Maybe if the Sven got the cleave on the Chen army, they feel a little bit more comfortable going in. And now FBZ will be back alive. Ultimates have been committed here from the side of TSM. So we'll see if Team Secret, are they going to be able to win this mini war of attrition coming out? kasane, well, the Remnant's not going to get the drag back onto him. He's got about half of his mana left, already using that Blade Mail now as well. Warcry will be coming out. Really nice Starhammer now as well. Did he get the damage with the LSA? Once again, FBZ. Swap comes out. Hand of God's going to be there now as well. kasane's going to get pretty darn low. Dragged back in by the Remnant. FBZ's he's hunted. It's going to be a double haunting wave coming through here from Ahri. Magic Missile again. Whitemon, he's going down to the Chen army in the back lines with a really good golem drop being coming out here. And the Fatal Bonds out as well. They get the kill onto Ari though. Whitemon's down as well. FBZ. What can they get from this one? TSM maybe looking to clean up, but Chen, he's got that control. He's got the heal. He's still got his army of creeps coming through here. And Bryle doesn't want to be on the front lines. The God Strength has been refreshed though. The cleaves coming through. And yamich, he's just going to disappear. Back lines now. Dissimulate. Sumail, what's he going to be able to do? Troll Warlord using the ult, but it looks like Timado not really bothered. Going to be cleaved down though. Is he here? Crystallis taking a lot of damage to all the Guardian to refresh. Stormhammer, they've got the control. They've got the kill. And now they're going to be able to go into Sumail. Sumail can he get himself away from this one? Remnant drop, but so is Sumail. You come at the king, you best not miss. And TSM, they have those aim hacks going here. And with 4 heroes being up, no heroes on the side of Team Secret, they're going to be able to follow Roshan through the gate and get themselves an Aegis.
And kasane, it still gets Dawnbreaker. Like, the priorities totally shift because even though Dawnbreaker is probably higher priority for a lot of the offlaners in this patch, his hero pool is that crazy as they find Crystallis here with the Harpoon.
Good lockdown as well. Early Harpoon coming out from the Sven, so he was able to, get that drag back into the LSA, and then the Laguna Blade burst down is just enough to finish off the kill. And
it's really good versus Void Spirit. As he tries to disengage, it allows Sven this...
dive in. Sumail can get himself away from this one. The Stormhammer Yamich is just going to disappear. One more, anything will do the job here. And Timado will be able to close down that kill. Puppey, can he get himself away? Ari, well, there's going to be a Black Dragon coming out, but the Magic Missile is going to connect now as well. And they have the damage, they have the LSA, they have the kill onto Puppey. And they even have the Black Dragon being taken down there as well. FBZ still trying to farm up, looking towards his BKB, about 800 gold away from being able to complete it.
Maybe if he just went for the BKB, those fights could have been better, despite the fact that, you know, Crimson Guard, it is a really good Crimson Guard game. They don't really need to win the game, like with the first stages. Very few drafts can do that, but just take some outer towers, just make sure you pressure, just make sure that the only hero that can get farmed is...
Sumail's going to show.
Oh.
He's dead.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a really nice ward as well. I mean, he jumps himself into the creep wave, so yamich can get himself away from this one. The Harpoon, the drag back. Oh my god, Timado. 2 right clicks, and yamich, he leaves the TP, just completes with about 100 health there. And Keeper of the Light, you know, he might have... It's a bit of a worrying moment when the Sven can just jump in and nearly 2-shot you. FBZ, Laguna Blade's going to be committed. The BKB comes out, but the spells have already come out now as well. The swap into the team, and it looks like FBZ, this is going to be a BKB being thrown down as well as the Golem being thrown down. And FBZ wasting some time, but eventually will die.
This is looking grim for Secret. They lost all of their momentum here. The first Mo win Secret got the entire game, so nicely done there by yamich, getting a Wisdom Rune. Sumail also did get the other one, so it's this is fine. Aegis is now over. Secret, they have most of the BKBs they need. As I say, that Sumail almost dies. He actually doesn't die.
Oh, he goes the other way, but the LSA, no, it doesn't connect. He gets himself away just barely here. Sumail, he's in the trees. Does he have a TP?
It's 17 seconds on cooldown.
Oh, he's finding a corner. He's just got to live here. But the LSA, it's going to be a little bit too short. The Dragon Slide, though, he gets the blink in. Bryle dissimulates coming through here, and Sumail's going to try and get himself away. Remnant gets dropped, so Bryle's going to be caught in this one. And Sumail, but there's going to be the rotation in the LSA. This time it will connect, and Timado, he comes in. He finishes the job. And he's got his Satanic now as well. So this Sven, he is looking damn scary.
This is just a tier 2 tower for them. Unless Secret feeds more kills. If nothing happens, they are probably not going high ground. You should... They have no incentive to do so. Just wait the next Aegis.
Yeah, and now I think that was a Silver Edge being built on the Sven as well. Jump comes in, Blade Mail's out from kasane. Kasane uses his BKB, but FBZ going to be able to waste the time here with that Pulverize. Do they have enough time to get the kill onto the Dawnbreaker? The Dawnbreaker Rock's going to be dropped onto 2 big heroes. Crystallis trying to get the chase. Laguna Blade comes out. Bryle's going to be able to get the kill onto Puppey. Gets himself a kill onto Crystallis now as well. FBZ has to pop that BKB. There is still the Solar Guardian available because the Dawnbreaker is still alive. Now Solar Guardian going to be popped. Sumail can get himself away from this one. Tries to get the dodge off, but they still get the kill. And it's going to be a big 3-man pickup here for TSM. They just want to go into the tier 3s. They want to make this God Strength count. They want to make the Golem count. And Team Secret, they're going to be forced to use the fortification, but I don't know if they have this protection here. With 4 heroes being dead, they just call GG.
Yeah, I mean, this game is over. It was almost over, honestly. But the big problem this game is once the Lina gets the Ags, this game becomes a nightmare for Crystallis. This time, though, we'll see if Sumail is able to carry that advantage through the mid game. That just didn't happen in game number 1.
No, and do you expect it to be even more like Bryle sided, because obviously, like I say, with the TA being able to go for the Dragon Lance into bottom lane. Well, I should come back to that because it looks like there's going to be another TP in. Was that Sprout? Blood Grenade comes out here. FBC under a lot of pressure. Can he get himself away from this one? There's going to be the Icarus dive forward here, but he should still take down. He does. And Whitemon, even without the stuns, they pick up the first blood there. Sprout being saved for the Warlock, but Ari couldn't get it in the, couldn't get it on target.
It's probably going to be Sumail. He will get his level 6 in probably 1.5 waves, I want to say.
Yeah.
So if Ari doesn't get a rotation now, he probably won't. You're going to rely on Sumail having no mana for the Ram. That's the only way you can get this kill. And he goes for it.
Blood Grenade comes in. One more right-click. TSM. Ari's going to be able to get the kill here. Trap gets popped from Bryle as well, just for when he comes back to the lane. So Sumail, he's going to suffer a little bit for these rotations. And again, this is what we saw Ari doing so well the other day. It was just, it was a masterclass in Nature's Prophet. You know, if you want to learn how to play the support Nature's Prophet, take a look at the Gaming Gladiators versus TSM, game number 2, and FBZ, he's going to go down. It looks like Swashbuckle away. Did they have the damage? Time comes forward, there's the bash. Timado picks up the kill. He even taunts with the high five, Timado boy. A good hit, good bash coming through, and he get the kill, and all of a sudden TSM 3-0 up in this game. I thought they were going to struggle a little bit early on getting these kills. Sprout comes out into Sumail.
Yeah,
Can they do any more of this one? Even going to be able to get the rotation in from Whitemon, and Sumail is going to try and do what he can with the Sleight of Fist. He's only level 5, has no Remnant to jump away to, and Bryle gets the kill. Yamich back towards the tier 2 tower, and you can see that Whitemon trying to do what he can. Sprout to the top lane. Puppey gets cancelled on the Sprout, and it looks like he's taking no pressure at all from the two laners.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, even if you can do well in lane, this Nature's Prophet is going to be the bane of your existence. And look at Ari just saving the Sprout, waiting for the mobility spells of FBZ, and he doesn't even need it. Oh my god. At least Yamich will be able to get the Wisdom Room. That could maybe, like, even after the Wisdom Room, he's only level 3. We do have level 6 on Sumail now, but level 8 on Bryle is such a scary sight.
Yeah, and we'll see. Rotations coming through. It was that a double damage rune on the Phoenix as well. FBZ, the bash comes out. Timado, though, he's going to be able to use this time dilation, trying to get the chase down into FBZ. Icarus dive comes forward. It was a double damage, and FBZ, he should go down once again. Whitemon picking up the kill, and Timado, this is what I was talking about, right? The 1 vs 4 actually, because there could be the rotation coming out from Sumail. He has dropped himself a Remnant on the rune, but it isn't going to be that top rune spawn. It's going to be on the bottom here, and it looks like it's going to be a free tier 1 tower Chronosphere. Okay. Zoning Chrono.
Yeah, it works. He's testing it.
Yep, the ultimate button does in fact work here. Timado maybe just throwing out Silver to say we don't even need it for the fight. Upheaval's going to be used. The Sprout comes out onto Puppey, though. Puppey's going to be able to get himself through these trees. It looks like TSM on the rewind, but they could maybe use something like a Chronosphere here. FBC going to be coming through with the Rolling Thunder. It's going to be the Supernova now.
Ari saved.
And yeah, he's on top of the cliff, and they have to go around the long way to get to him. And Ari gets that TP away. There's going to be the Dawnhammer coming through here from the Dawnbreaker. It looks like Sumail wants to dive himself away to this Remnant Crystallis. Can he get himself away? He's going to be out of mana. Supernova was already used here, so Icarus dive comes out. They get the kill onto FBZ. Stonegaze gets used. Can they get the chase down onto Whitemon? Whitemon's going to get pretty darn low. He's running himself away from Sumail, or is he baiting Sumail in here? Sumail, the trap gets popped. Timado is going to try and get to him. Sumail's going to get all of his mana back coming through from the Keeper of the Light. But yeah, Crystallis is going to be pretty darn low. Did they get this tier 1 tower as well? They do. Getting cheeky in the team fight now. Sumail on the backlines trying to run himself away. Timado's going to be taking a lot of damage. Time Dilation comes out, and Crystallis, the chase comes down. Crystallis is out of mana. He's out of life on Bryle. He picks up the kill onto the Medusa here. 11 minutes in, and TSM, they are 8-0. They are 5k up. They've taken tier 1 towers.
And I gotta say, I felt like the Ember pick was going to be very hard to pull off. So far, we haven't really seen Discotto and Ember playing together. Maybe we can see it now. Chakra Magic.
Upheaval comes out.
Second chains.
Ari's going to go down. Crystallis picks up the kill. So, okay, some decent gold for him. And Ari getting a little bit too... yeah, the self-belief, it's there, but maybe he just needs to tone it down a little bit. Because running into 4 or 5 heroes, not the way you want to be playing that Nature's Prophet. But again, it just creates space. Timado, what's he got? You went for a Hand of Midas before. Didn't even go for a Maelstrom here, top lane. Puppey's going to get chased down. They're just going to put the Solar Bind onto Kasane, but it doesn't matter. Whitemon, he doesn't even look at the kill after he throws out this right click. It might cost him his life. Will get the kill onto Puppey, but Kasane will get alive, and it just wastes a little bit more time for Team Secret. And look for a Roshan, because with the TA on the lineup here, it is a fairly good Roshan taken lineup, I think, for TSM.
Yeah, once Desolator is up, it's definitely a possibility. They got a good rolling Thunder the Golem, but...
Walk gets dropped. Can he get the time walk off now? No, he commits a Chronosphere. There's going to be the Solar Guardian in, but illicit Timado is on the retreat. Do they want to try and fight this one? Chronosphere is going to be wearing off, and can he get himself away from this one? Kasane, he might try and trade Timado, though. Takes a whole load of damage and just needs to back himself away. Kasane, with the Blade Mail coming in through it, and yeah, Bryle's going to jump himself into this one. Sumail, can he get himself out of the Sprout? It looks like with these illusions coming through from Crystallis, the rock being dropped here, Team Secret, they might just be able to force TSM back towards the tier 1 tower. FBZ going to try and get himself in. Icarus Dive comes forward, though. They still have that Supernova if they want to throw it out. And maybe a great bait, mate. Dragging themselves too far forward here on the side of Team Secret. Whitemon comes in. He's going to be able to commit the damage onto Puppey. Puppey Sprout comes out now as well. Puppey, anyway, to get himself away from this one. Trap's going to be dropped, and Puppey is going to be slowed to a crawl. Supernova comes out. Puppey's going to take down to it, and now Timado. He wants to look for the clearance. It's going to be the TP forward now from Ari, and Ari, they're looking for Yamich. Yamich can he get himself away from this one? He absolutely cannot. The damage coming through, and FBZ swashbuckling himself away from this one. On the other side, they get the kill into Sumail, and now FBZ chased down. Is there a Sprout? Is there a TP? There is a Sprout, and FBZ, no way out. The damage, one more right click, the hammer comes forward, and Kasane gets the kill.
Yeah, TSM's itemization has been on point. He had the Chakra Magic King before the chains, I feel. So couldn't really get the second one there. Oh, look at Bryle. He has this trap. Oh, trap silence. Got used during the slide of face.
I mean, he gets another quick one off, but it is only that quick one. So Sumail, if he'd have actually been hit by them, but it's in the waiting grasp of Whitemon. Ari's going to be able to get the TP in now as well. These remnants being used to jump around Sumail. Maybe just an overextension, but the Supernova comes out. Do they have the damage here? FBZ, the right clicks will be here. Sprout, they might, they will. They'll break the egg. Ari, he's going to be left alone now against 5 heroes. Is he going to be taken down? He is. So a good couple of kills from Team Secret. Overextension coming out from TSM. While that's going on, though, Timado putting pressure onto the tier 2 tower. Yeah, TSM, they woke up on the right side of the bed today. You know, they look really strong. They look impressive. They are going to be able to get this Roshan fairly freely for Bryle. He does take it, and he's even going to go to it before the MKB. So, predicting that the Medusa at some point will want that butterfly, and he's just,
I think he can change his mind, though. Especially, like, Crystallis right now is going for that Skadi, but depending on how the next fights goes, he could actually get the MKB first.
And they're going to be able to get another jump onto Yamich. Yamich goes down. The damage is just being enough. Chronosphere gets committed. Supernova's going to be here as well as the Soul Guardian. It is all stacking up on the Medusa. And Timado will be able to get the kill with the help of Kasane. They even find out Puppey. Puppey in the corner. He's going to be taking down Kasane with the double kill. And yeah, just some clean fights, some clean execution coming out from TSM.
I think the Medusa is fine. Really, the problem was the lanes that struggled a lot. Sumail just cancel the TP here.
Sprout comes out. Sumail, he's going to be able to use that Manta style because there is that Rod of Atos coming through here from the Nature's Prophet. And Ari, 3 heroes being committed onto this. Might be 4 if that TP completes. Crystallis, though, using the Stone Gaze. Do they want to carry on going to this one? The right click's coming through. They have the Chronosphere if they want to do it. Are they going to try and group up for this one? Really good Chronosphere, but the rock's going to be dropped just on the edge of it now. Supernova. Do they want to try and do the damage? Excuse me, the Sunray coming out, and the Supernova can still be held. And now the damage comes through. They get the kill into Sumail. Yamich trying to run himself away from this one. FB3 trying to interrupt it with the Rolling Thunder, but Bryle, he has that BKB. They're going to be able to carry on going on to this one. FBZ has to get that swashbuckle away, but Bryle's going to be able to chase with the Blink Dagger. Sunray comes out, and FBZ, the damage, it is being done even through the Lotus Orb. They take him down on his high ground. Whitemon securing that kill here. Really well done from the side of TSM to be able to respond to the 4-man gank onto Ari. It's just that the Faceless Void is still ahead in net worth here. TSM, and that's not even touching on the Templar Assassin, who just looks like he's had an absolute perfect game for TSM.
Does Kasane have a nullifier? I think I saw nullifier animation there.
Wait
a
a
second.
They're going to be able to get the Chronosphere out now as well. Yeah, the Icarus Dive comes in. There's going to be the rock being dropped as well as that Rolling Thunder, so they might not be able to get the kill into Crystallis. Crystallis trying to get himself away from this one. No, the bashes come through. Lotus Orb's going to be there now as well. Sprout does get dropped. Solar Guardian comes out now, but they might just be able to go into FBZ. FBZ, even in that roll-up, he's going to be caught out. The damage comes through. Kasane gets the kill, and it looks like everybody else, he might be the sacrificial lamb here. No, Sprout onto Yamich, but no follow-up after that from Ari. Trap gets popped onto Medusa. Crystallis, though, he takes that barrier entry into his base.
Don't have golden. How many seconds for Yamich here?
Oh, it's a while off, and I mean,
yeah, this could be very problematic. The Dire Scan will really clip TSM, so they know what's happening and they have to get out.
And this double damage, he's got 5 seconds on Crossfade. Look at the damage
Puppey.
coming through on Puppey. Puppey
One
tries to use
hit.
that Glimmer, but the Ghost Scepter. Supernova comes through. Is this going to be a bait in? It is. The Crossfade, it's on to 3. They've got the control, they've got the kills, and it looks like Crystallis, he's going to be the next one to fall here. 4 heroes dead. Whitemon, it looks like he wants to chase onto yamich, and it is going to be a 5-man wipe. TSM, they clean up. Did he even stop for the Roche here? It looks like they are going to go for it, because there's a tier 2 tower in the bottom lane that they can push into, and this is just going to be a clean execution. The bait in on that Supernova, and yeah, 25-6 and a 34k net worth lead for TSM. This is just clean Dota.
Yeah, he said he's the one drafting. He had to learn how to draft before this tournament. And as much of a baby face that he has, he's a pretty systemable player already. He's been playing for a while.
Got the heal onto Ari there as well. I think that was the cheese coming out, so he's going to be back to full health, and that's the Stone Gaze down. Do they have the damage to take down Crystallis? Sunray coming to come through. It's going to cook FBZ alive, and it looks like Crystallis, he's going to fall. Backlines, the TPs are coming out, but FBZ goes down as well. Buyback coming out from Ari. They want to take down Puppey. Only Sumail left alive here. No buyback on. It's just going to be GG. Team Secret, they call it here. TSM, they get a clean 2-0 to move through into the grand finals up against Gaming Gladiators.
Wow. I'll be honest, TSM, every time, maybe in this match specifically, they were not underdogs anymore because we know how good they're looking. I want to say that they might actually stand a chance against Gaming Gladiator.